And I want to thank each and every one of you who has stood out here today and chanted and let the senators know that we are here and they should be listening to us. The laws that they have introduced this session directly affect me and my community and so many parents and other folks that are here with us today. What we have seen is senators actually trying to license discriminate in our state. This is not okay. It is putting fear in our children by stoking fear among others. We cannot fall down into this.
I stand with you because it is about the little ones. It is about our children. It is about making sure that our children have an access to a great education in this state, and that they're allowed to use the bathroom that they wish, and that they are also free of bullying, free of any adverse impacts because of what is going on in their schools, to make sure that they're not subjected to what I would consider bureaucratic bullying, because that's what this bathroom bill would do.
Transgender Texans are ordinary folks who you may or may not notice during your everyday life. 1 out of 300 people may sound like a small fraction, but there are an estimated 125,000 of us throughout Texas. That's more people than the population of Beaumont, Abilene, or Round Rock. This bill will require transgender people to use the bathroom that matches the gender on their birth certificates. It's just another form of profiling. You will hear how this legislation is bad for business, bad for schools, and bad for Texas in general. The bill can do nothing to reduce the number of safety problems in public restrooms caused by transgender people because you can't go lower than 0.
There's this whole group of people that says their faith tells them that I'm going to hell. There's this whole group of people that tell me that their faith tells them there's something wrong with me. And I want you to hear another voice today. There is a faith voice that says you are loved, you are created as God has made you, there's nothing wrong with you, and we are here for you.
What these bills do, like the recently repealed counterpart out of North Carolina, are bar transgender people from public spaces, and that violates our federal laws. Both Title VII and Title IX expressly prohibit discrimination based on sex.
During the regular session, we had more than 30 anti-LGBTQ bills filed here in Texas. That was the most of any state in the country. More bills here in Texas passed one house of the legislature than the rest of the country combined. It is outrageous that Texas is continuing this assault against the LGBTQ community, particularly trans people, and now has done that, extended that fight into the special session.
I urge our legislators to use common sense, stop putting the lives of Texas children at risk, and focus on the real issues in the state. Instead of proposing a law based on ignorance, get to know a transgender person. Get to know a family with a transgender child. Stop trying to put my precious child in harm's way. Stop trying to force my innocent little girl into the men's restroom. And stop acting like separate is equal.
El tema de los baños solo es un tema político. Nuestra población trans ha utilizado los baños por décadas y jamás ninguna persona en un baño se ha sentido violentada por una persona trans, a diferencia de que una persona trans sí ha sufrido violencia en algunos espacios públicos. Texas es un gran estado donde todos tendríamos que ser incluidos, todos deberíamos ser protegidos. Texas es fuerte porque la gente que vivimos en Texas lo hacemos fuerte. Blancos, negros, latinos, asiáticos, musulmanes, católicos, presbiterianos, LGBT. Somos un estado diverso en cultura, comida y fe, pero todos los tejanos somos uno mismo, donde la ideología de unos cuantos no pueden determinar ni el curso ni el destino de las minorías. No se pueden implementar leyes que promuevan el odio, justificándose con proteger a unos y vulnerabilizar a otros. Tarde que temprano, el tiempo les pasará la factura de las decisiones que tomarán hoy, si es que leyes como SB3 y SB91 pasan. Poder trans, Trans Latinas Power, las vidas trans importan. No SB3, no SB91. Nuestro existir es resistir.
If this discriminatory legislation were to pass, my daughter would be put in danger. It is unfair to put the responsibility of protecting my daughter in school on her or her group of 14-year-old girlfriends. Passing any law to single out my child will do nothing more than to slap a target on my daughter's back, placing her directly in harm's way. Encouraging bullying, encouraging discrimination. By telling her she is different and she does not belong and put her in grave danger simply for being who she is. My job as a mother is to keep my baby safe. How can I do that when the most powerful in this state are encouraging hate and discrimination?
I just again want to thank all of you, and I want to implore Senator Kolkhorst that if she wants to listen, we are here to talk to you. We have been talking, you have not listening. When she says break the silence, we are all here to break this silence. Trans Texans matter, our lives matter, and she is targeting the most vulnerable youth among us. This is not okay as a Texas brand. I am a proud Texan, and I want to make sure that myself and everybody around me is safe, not just a majority of a population. We all matter.